Hey, what's up, everybody? BDO44 coming at you with another video. All right, so I'm gonna tell you something you already know if you follow me. There is no known interest other than the Los Angeles Lakers interested in a sign and trade deal for Kyrie Irving, as reported by Adrian Wojnarowski. Well, the tea leaves showed us that. We know that. I told you that before it was even when the list came out. I told you that when the list came out. Why? Because Kyrie Irving at $36 million is not going to be a value for any of the teams in the league, but us. We're the only team that it makes sense for us to actually do that. Based on his availability past and the value that the media has put on him based on their detailing of his decisions and ultimately the narrative surrounding that. And it's a lot. It's a whole lot, man. Nobody wants to pay $36 million for a player they're not quite sure what his intentions will be throughout the season. So at this point, we're not like that. That's not our mentality as with the Lakers. We believe that we have the fit. That's a proven championship situation for him 2 times over, because you consider LeBron and Anthony Davis are able to say they won a championship, and of course LeBron and Kyrie Irving have also won a championship separately. So it's like 2 times over we got a championship core, and so that right there should tell you that this is not an experiment. This is something that we believe it has already worked, and so we just need to put the pieces in place that can help it work again. And this time, I think they have a better third star than they've ever had, because respect to Kevin Love, Anthony Davis is different. So it's just one of those situations where it's like, we really believe if we can get valid discounts in other areas, getting key players to play better than their contracts, we might be able to put together something that can win it all this season. So at this point in time, this makes sense. I don't think Kyrie Irving put teams on his list that he thought wanted him at all. I don't think I think the list was put out there to not zero in on the Lakers as soon as today, because now it's time to zero in as we get closer to the deadline, as we get closer to understanding what all teams are capable of doing right now based on that situation. We know what the Nets' intentions are, etc. Now it makes more sense to condense the list to what it actually is, which is a one-team list. You just break down the fits, man. Most of the teams that he asked to go to just did not make sense to bring him in. So, yeah, now we understand that the news is materializing as we predicted it would, and the next domino to fall is the trade itself. The Nets are going to have to take Russell Westbrook's contract or help us find somebody to take it. I don't think that's going to be as hard as people make it sound like it's going to be, but at the same time, it does have to be done. Hopefully, Sam Presti can come in, or Michael Jordan and Mitch Kupchak can swoop in. I cannot speak today, man. and hopefully take this situation to the next level. Get us the trade that we need to complete the core. So this is exciting. I'm hopeful that we can have a very, very healthy season first and foremost. And I think everything else will fall into place. I'm excited about Darvin Ham, what he can do. I'm excited about the young pieces that we're bringing back on top of the pieces that we have brought in. And Malik Monk's talking about, as we just made a video talking about, how he may want to come back at a discount. Everything is really looking positive for the build of this team. And so we'll see what happens. Of course, now we got to see what the Nets are going to do. Are they going to get cute and try to make a trade outside of what Kyrie is asking them to do? And if so, will they get lucky and find one? So that's going to be the question. Is it going to be a Sacramento Kings maybe deciding to do something crazy, or maybe Orlando Magic decide they want to do something crazy? But I think all of those teams would have to understand that when you pick up Kyrie Irving at $36 million and he's not happy, you're not going to be happy. That's the bottom line. I'm just going to be honest with you. I ain't going to pull no punches. If you bring him into a situation where he's not happy, he's not going to prioritize basketball. He's just not. You know what I mean? He's just not. He's going to be disengaged, and he's going to think about other stuff. And so if you give him an environment that he can appreciate and be at peace with, which I don't think he's had since he left Cleveland, I don't think you get the same engagement level from Kyrie Irving. And obviously last year was unique circumstances that will not reappear this year to keep him off of the floor. So now we got a healthy Kyrie Irving who is on fresh legs because he ain't played in basically a whole season. And I like that too, because that gives him a good base from which to work on his conditioning right now. So, I like what we got going on, man. We should be having championships on our mind. Nobody should be thinking about past situations, narratives, and none of that. The Lakers are on a mission to win a championship now, and if everybody's locked in, takes care of their bodies, take care of their mind, take care of what they have to do on the front office building, we're gonna give ourselves a chance, man. We'll give ourselves a chance, and it's gonna be a hell of a field out there. Golden State's coming, Portland's coming, Minnesota, New Orleans. In the Western Conference, we have plenty to deal with. The Clippers are coming. Houston's getting a year older. OKC got a new lottery pick. It's all kinds of stuff that's going to make it so that we need to be deep. We need to have size. We must get us some size. We could put all this together, but if we leave Anthony Davis as our only big, we are not going to win a championship no matter what else we do. Too many guards, not enough centers. We're going to need some size. So that's something I want us to address as well. I hear we're looking at Mo Bamba. Hopefully we can get him at a discount. I don't know if we can afford him. I'm not going to lie to you guys. He's going to be expensive because the thing about Mo Bamba is he really is a player who came off a really solid year, and I think it's understood that per minute he's really solid. Now the issue with him is, like Anthony Davis, he can't stay healthy, but as his conditioning continues to get stronger, he's still a young player, rounding into form. We know with his length and his shooting ability, he is one of those centers that you definitely are going to want on your team as the NBA changes. You know what I mean? Guys like Karl Towns, like Mo Bamba, like Joel Embiid, they can shoot that three. They keep themselves on the basketball floor. So we want Mo Bamba and his length and his shooting ability on this squad. Now he does shoot the ball, meaning he's not going to be inside as much as you want him to for his size, which makes it interesting to me, having him and Anthony Davis, because I think they both like to hover around the perimeter a bit more than I would want them to in most situations. But given the fact that we have so many attackers, it's going to be nice not having bigs that clog the paint. So I see the fruit in building that way, and I've wanted Mo Bamba on this team for many, many seasons. So hopefully he can be added to this mix as well. So that's what I want to see happen, man. Address the size, keep length in full force, and yeah, let's see if we can get this done. So that is the news. There are no other teams other than the Lakers looking at Kyrie Irving. You know that. You know that. You follow me, you already know that. So yeah, that's what I got to say, man. BDF44. Thank you all for watching.